Hey everybody, it's Kyle. So I need to tell you about last night. My son had a massive meltdown, and my wife and I knew it was coming. I don't know if your kids are like this, but sometimes my son gets overstimulated by other things, and sometimes it just builds until you know something is going to happen. And this was the case last night. For the last couple of days, my son has been rude, more rude than normal. And when you say hello to him, his brow is furrowed, and he's just doesn't seem to be very happy. And it's been getting more and more that way. And that usually, my wife and I had talked about it, and we said, okay, a meltdown is coming, a real serious meltdown, and we should be prepared for it. You know, we're the kind that says we don't assume he'll stop, but we want to manage it in a way that lowers stress. And so we knew it was coming. Well, last night, all the kids were outside playing, and my wife and I were at the dinner table just chatting about something, and we hear a big scream from upstairs. And I'm laughing because I looked at my wife, and she looked at me, and we said, there it is, right? And we both smiled, and we both hopped up to run upstairs. And I said, I've got it. And she said, I've got it. And I said, I've got it. And she said, I've got it, because we both know how to manage things in a way that generally lowers stress and tension pretty quickly. But both of us are okay with that. And so I beat her upstairs. I'm a little faster than she is. And I walked in, and he was on his knees and hands on the floor with his fists clenched, and you could tell he was just in a state of rage. And so we have a process we use to manage it. And the first thing is to really get down there with him and love on him. And before I could even get down there with him, he said, in his broken English way, I don't want to be mad anymore. And he said it angrily. And as we went through the process, typically this can take anywhere from, you probably know, 15 minutes to, an hour or 90 minutes. And you kind of go through this cycle of trying to calm him down and help him relax and rubbing his back or whatever it is you do. We all have different methodologies. But in this case, within I want to say 90 seconds, he was sitting on the bed and had gone through his cycle into a state where he cries because he doesn't feel good about how he's acted. And I looked at my wife, and she looked at me, and we realized he was self-regulating. And we've worked on this with him and taught him a lot of this, how to do this, but a lot of times it still takes time, right? And, we were able to, I'm telling you, within a minute or two, he was hugging me and saying, I love you too, in his broken way. And my wife hugged him, and we went downstairs, and we set him down, and we made him a green apple Pop-Tart, which is his favorite, but we ran out. That was the last one. And my wife said, take him to Walmart. I know we needed to run over to Walmart and pick up a few things. Take him with you to get him out and some fresh air, And so I did that. And through Walmart, we had a conversation in the way we do on the way over to Walmart. And we turned. I want you to understand, too, this is a kid that used to smash windows, that used to bite and scratch and try to hurt other people and himself. And he would break things. He would tear things up. He would, if you got close to him, he would throw whatever he could find, whether that be a toy or a rock or anything he could when he went into these states. And, when you start this process and you realize that really they're completely out of control, you want to help them. And you hope and you pray that at some point you can get there. And I want you to know, if your child is in a state where they're throwing and kicking and biting and scratching and all those things that Eric used to do, you can get there. But it takes effort, and it takes the right kind of effort. And that's really what we teach people in our Insiders group. If you want to learn that, man, I'm telling you, you can do it. We've done it. And we're teaching other families how to do it, and they're doing it. And we want that for you if you're struggling with those kinds of meltdowns. We want to teach you how to manage it in a way that allows you it to not ruin your life and to de-escalate stress in your home and really start to bring back the happiness like we have. If you watch our videos, you know there's a lot of happiness and love in our home. But you never really imagine, not even me, that your child could self-regulate in 90 seconds. So I want to challenge you to work hard, do the right things. If you don't know what to do, reach out to us. We can help you, and we want to help you. That's what we do, because we want for you what we have. Don't just believe this is your new life. This is a problem that can be solved, and your child can solve it if you help them to understand how to do that. Hey, have a great day. I'm having a great day already. I went to bed happy. I woke up happy. It's hard not to be when these kind of things happen in your life. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.